Hey, good afternoon. I'm outside of Nationals Park, where this Congressional Baseball Game has been held every year since 2008 when this stadium opened, the newest home of the Washington Nationals. Now, there are expected to be climate protests tonight, even though Joe Manchin cut that deal with Senator Chuck Schumer. There will still be protests here led by this group called Now or Never, which is actually made up of a number of different climate groups, including Sunrise D.C. There's flyers all over Washington saying they're going to shut down the Congressional Baseball Game. And on their website, they say if we don't have strong climate action by August 5th, we will hold actions in multiple states. So they're threatening protests in August if nothing is done to meet their demands. And also September, they say they would at that point shut down business as usual here in Washington, D.C. But Metropolitan Police and the Capitol Police, they are all ready for protests tonight starting at 6 p.m. And Tom Manger, who's the chief of Capitol Police, released this statement saying, quote, "We are aware that demonstrators are planning to protest political issues at the Congressional Baseball Game for charity. Our mission is to protect the members of Congress during this family event, so we have a robust security plan in place. We urge anyone who is thinking about causing trouble at the charity game to stay home. We will not tolerate violence or any unlawful behavior during this family event." Now, where I'm standing right now, that is where people are still allowed to walk here in the Navy Yard area near Nationals Park. They're not allowed to even cross the street to walk by the fence right there. So there is somewhat of a perimeter surrounding the stadium ahead of tonight's Congressional Baseball Game. Bob, Katrina, back to you.
All right, Logan, before we let you go, we have to ask, are you itching to put a uniform back on there being so close to the stadium?
Well, it's going to be a fun game to watch. Obviously, couldn't put on a uniform, considering that I'm not a member of Congress. But remember last year, this was actually a fun event. President Biden came out here. Greg Steube, the Republican congressman from Florida, hit a home run outside of the ballpark. So it's going to be fun to watch. But what remains to be seen is how many protesters show up.
Yeah, we were trying to get to the point, Logan. You used to play. I forget it was college or pro ball. We were going to let you toot your own horn a little bit. Where were you?
It was professional baseball broadcasting, though, Bob. You were the player. No, I know that you were drafted and played college baseball.
Long time ago.
I think
back when all the pictures were black and white. Suddenly, they cut off his picture.
Hey, guys, it's Rob Carson. I want to tell you about the Patriot Gold Group. But first, let me tell you that the S&P has already lost $8.2 trillion in 2022. Did you know that? Peak inflation is not even hit despite the Fed rate hikes on groceries, on gas. You know it as well as I do. Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs are warning of another 20% drop. Inflation is winning in a knockout right now. The Fed is going to raise rates again at the end of July. Meanwhile, Goldman, Wells Fargo, and Bloomberg are all forecasting gold to surpass all-time highs. If you want to invest in gold, call 888-936-2373 now. Call the Patriot Gold Group today and ask about their no-fee-for-life IRA. Sounds like a good deal, don't it? Here's the number, 888-936-2373, 888-936-2373 for the Patriot Gold Group.